In the shimmering kingdom of Coralopolis, where jellyfish lanterns floated in the currents and sea turtles patrolled the coral streets, two unlikely heroes ran the finest underwater detective agency around. Meet Bubbles, a clever purple octopus with a magnifying glass in one tentacle, and a bowler hat perched on her head. And her best friend Bloop, a round, puffy blowfish who could puff up like a beach ball when surprised, which happened often. Together, they were the deep-sea detectives. The missing crown won. Peaceful morning, a message shell zoomed into their office like a zooming seahorse. To Bubbles and Bloop. Emergency! The royal crown of Coralopolis has vanished. Sincerely, Queen Serena. Bubbles gave a sharp nod. Time to dive into action, Bloop. Bloop puffed up a little. A missing crown? That's royally suspicious. Clues in the currents. The detectives swam to the palace, where Queen Serena, shimmering with pearls, met them at the gate. It was there last night, she said, wringing her fins. Locked in the coral vault. This morning gone. Bubbles examined the vault. No cracks, no break-in marks. Then she noticed a trail of glittering sand drifting out a small side tunnel. Let's follow that sparkle, Bubbles whispered. The Riddle Reef. The trail led them to the mysterious Riddle Reef, where a sly eel named Enzo lived among brain corals. You seek the crown? Enzo hissed. Solve my riddle, and I'll give you a clue. He slithered into a coil and chanted, I hide in caves, I twinkle at night. I'm not a fish, but I give off light. What am I? Bloop whispered. A jelly bean. Bubbles shook her head and said, a glowworm. Enzo flicked his tail. Correct. Head to the glimmering caves. But beware, the sea bandits lurk there. The bandit bubble trap. Inside the glowing caves, the walls pulsed with neon plankton. Bubbles and Bloop tiptoed, or rather, floated gently. Suddenly, swoosh! A net of bubbles rose from below. It's the bandit barracudas, Bloop squeaked. Caught in our trap, growled the leader, a scarred barracuda with a toothpick made of shell. But Bubbles wasn't called clever for nothing. She squirted a cloud of ink, swirling a message for Bloop. Use the emergency deflator. Bloop, still puffed up, let out a giant P-F-E-F-E-F-A-T, flying around like a popped balloon and knocking the bandits into a pile of sea slugs. Let's bounce, shouted Bloop. The royal reveal. Behind the bandits' hideout, they found a clamshell chest glowing from within. Bubbles opened it with a snap. Inside sat the royal crown, sparkling with sapphires and sea stars. Queen Serena was overjoyed. How can we ever thank you? She asked. Bubbles smiled. Just keep the kingdom safe, and maybe name a sandwich after us? Bloop grinned. The Bubbles and Bloop special. Extra kelp, hold the seaweed. And so, with the mystery solved and the crown restored, Bubbles and Bloop swam back to their detective cave, ready for their next underwater adventure. Because in the deep sea, no case is too strange, no tunnel too twisty. For Bubbles and Bloop deep-sea detectives,